We haven't talked that much soccer outside of the prism of Mbappe and casually referencing that it's a messy day again. I do want to talk about Women's World Cup.
Yes.
Philippines? Philippines, I would love to give you an opportunity. Actually, you should have flexed on Mina because
I know.
Korea.
God, I forgot.
South Korea looks so
First
bad.
goal in Philippines history. First World Cup win in the history of the Philippines.
I'm not trying to take the shine.
Korea, big L.
I'm not trying to
What?
take the shine.
You're not
from
trying to do that?
the Philippines.
Okay.
No, because this is how you build a program. When the United States re-engaged their program, tried to get serious, hired Jurgen Klinsmann. He made a lot of overtures to Germany. And the United States is smart to reach out to anybody. If you look at the current roster, there's plenty of people that don't live in the United States, don't speak with an American accent, and yet they're playing for the U.S. national team. But I read an article that the Filipinas are laden with U.S. talent.
Yes. No, there is a great story on yahoo.com. What an old person. Second only to holding up a yellowed newspaper clipping is me citing a story to yahoo.com.
When did that become old? Yahoo.com. How long ago?
As soon as my parents started sending me links from it all of the time.
I still make a conscious effort to Lyco search once a month to see if the site still works.
Just checking in on GeoCities sometimes, just to make sure it's still
Angel
up.
Fire.
Oh, yeah. Alta Vista.
I've asked Jeeves. And Web Crawler.
They shut down Yahoo Answers. But one of the answers I got by going to Yahoo Sports was the question of how is this team suddenly different and good in the Philippines? And the answer goes back to a message board wide search, basically. Like these guys, these Filipino Americans decided to find and this is just a classic exercise that I cannot support more, every plausible American with trace amounts of Filipino blood. And they assembled literally a roster of dozens of new faces. And there are only a small handful of native Filipinas on the team, but everyone else, it's from this new pool of Filipino Americans who are not good enough, certainly, to make the U.S. Women's National Team, Mike. But what they are good enough is to make goddamn history for their ancestral homeland.
That is a really impressive result. New Zealand's one of the co-hosts
Yes.
of this tournament. I know in my bracket I have New Zealand going pretty far into the knockout round, riding on the wins of actually hosting this competition. So to see that result was shocking to me. And this could be a real good Cinderella story.
But the whole process of, like, how do we make our team better? It's what the U.S. men's national team has also done. Okay.
It's how you microwave an instant competitor.
Yes.
What, take the people that aren't good enough to play here and put them on your team?
Right, because the United States, thanks to things like Title IX and all the success of the teams that came before that kicked open the door, they have this really powerful soccer program in the women's game, and not everybody is at the level to crack that national team, despite all the injuries. And so people who want the experience of playing in a World Cup, the United States men's national team has benefited from this plenty, where
Yes.
there's been plenty of Germans not good enough to play for the German national team, so they come here so they can experience one of the most prestigious competitions there is, and to get regular playing time, to also help their professional club career too. Because this is all about getting better. This is a tale as old as time. As soon as FIFA opened up this portal to change your allegiance and go back further into your lineage.
How was that Philippines genealogy search done? Like, what was
Great question, Greg.
what
And
was-
this is my favorite part of the story. Thank you for reminding me of it. It was literally a couple of Filipino guys looking at rosters being like, I think that person's Filipino.
just based on the name?
Yes, based on name, based on photos, based on tips they got. It's totally unscientific. Because
Wow.
of course, there's no database of who has trace amounts of Filipino in them.
Right.
But what every Filipino has, of course, is a radar that will indicate, oh, wait a minute, Dave Bautista, Filipino.
Wow.
You were the closest thing to that database, by the way.
They
This is-
actually use the eye test.
They use the gift that every Filipino has, the eye test, the radar, to say Olivia Rodrigo, Filipino.
Yeah. Eric Spoelstra,
Fact.
Filipino.
Good for you.
Thank you. Absolutely. Eric Spoelstra,
You look happy and healthy.
Bruno Mars. Guys, I am riding a tidal wave of people who are being racially profiled for good.
Well,
Guys,
congratulations to you.
Thank you.
I'm
I've
happy
got some
for
bad news.
you. What's that?
It looks like Stugotz got butt cracked on the quarterback 3.
Oh, no way.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just saw it here.
come
Somebody sent it to
on.
me.
It is weird that only Stugotz had that report.
It was.
Yeah.
It was
Bad.
a thing we should have looked twice at when Stugotz kept on saying he has breaking news.
Amazingly,
Yeah.
first time I've been butt cracked.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, oh no, it's from Dimes J with 2 Ys.
That works for
That's
me.
the source. Yeah.
How do we know he's wrong? I mean,
Really?